Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a video, and this one might be long. I might have it cut up in a couple videos because I just don't ever know how it's going to be with upload. But currently, I am going to be going through, things and getting rid of things, organizing things, replacing or rehoming things for their designated area. So I'll show you right now, currently, what is going on. This is where I'm at my desk. It is quite a mess, and this is kind of what's going on. And then I have a box over there that I'm going to be starting to put things in, and I have some paperwork that I need to file in my book of shadows. And then this is my current altar, and right up there too. Then I have some books and some random items up here. Again, I need to take it all off, dust it, clean everything, and then decide if I'm keeping it or what I'm doing with it. This is my little prayer board over here. And then when I'm turning around, it would be clockwise in my chair right now. And this is what this side looks like. And that right there is just a mess. It is a cluttered mess, and I don't like it. So is this shelf, as you could tell. And you could tell where I've cleaned the walls and where I need to still clean. But yeah, there's that. That is also where I put my prayer cards at. And where I have some other items. Now, there's very little in those two drawers, and I want to, once again, get that figured out. The closet's pretty cluttered. I got clothes, I got bags in there, and other things for my bed. And then there's the door. And then we circle back around, and I got my laundry that I need to put away. I got a baby doll. I got a baker's rack. There is powder on the floor. It's absorbing. And then I'll sweep it. And I have my briefcase. I got some things I'm trying to sell hanging up. And then we come back to this. That is my parents' thing in the corner. And then I have this down here of my Bible bag, a picture my niece drew me, and then pencil bags. So that's what that's looking like. So that is something that I'm considering, like, again, moving it out, dusting it with Clorox wipes, spraying it down with some uncrossing spray or whatever I got, and then I will reorganize it. So that is kind of the goal. And right now I'm not doing clothes because I've done that a couple times since I've been here. I will probably go through them again just because I'm trying to make things to where I have less grungy clothes and more appropriate clothes for my appearance, because I'm trying to work back on my self-esteem because it's been completely dismantled for years, but it's really been dismantled over the last year. And so yeah, currently it is around noon, I believe, here where I'm. So I'm gonna go ahead and light my candle and then start doing what I need to do. I'll kind of explain as I go through it what I'm doing. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to light this, like I said. I actually might have to light this later because the wick is, there's not much left in here, but the wick has been pretty difficult lately. And then I just went ahead and inscribed it, blessed it, consecrated this one, and I put my oil I made on the, I believe it was the dark moon, and it's in this bottle, and it's got, I think it's olive oil, if I'm not mistaken, and I have put cinnamon, chamomile. I believe that's it. Oh, and basil. Is that what it was? I think so. But anyway, this has the intentions that I need. So I went ahead and already put oil in there. As you can see, there's some herbs in there, but I'm trying not to put too many herbs in candles because I learned my lesson with that. So I'm going to go ahead and light this one. And I'm going to set my intention for purification and renewal and protection and seeing things more clearly of where God's trying to lead me. So with that being said, I'm getting a major headache right here. And I got goosebumps when I said that. So I usually do get headaches when I start cleaning things because of the residual energy or the energies that are attached to whatever I'm holding and going through. So, like I said, I've been at a crossroads with my spirituality, and I'm still there. I think it's becoming more clear what I want to do, but for now, baby steps. And the first thing is I'm going to continue doing my Bible study. And this is my planner. I've kind of showed it on the channel before, I believe. And that is going to go right here. I'll put this candle up here for right. Actually, I'll put it over here. And then I got some extra highlighters and things and pens. I'm going to put this pen in here. And then I'm going to take these highlighters and I'm going to put it in, excuse me, one of these pen pouches. So I have more room on my desk. And let's see. So this is my little, it was my work portfolio, I guess you could say, where what I done to, what I was doing with that. And so right now it's just going to be there. So I'm taking sticky notes and I'm putting them up here for a minute. Like I said, I'm trying to get these things organized. And let's see, where did I put that? Oh, that's right. This is my filing folder for what I was using for work. It might have to be reorganized, but for now I'm going to continue doing that until I get more clarity on how I want to refile it. So I'm just trying to organize some paperwork so I know, hey, this is what was with the job that I had, and this is stuff that is currently still, and then I'll have a separate file, like I said, for things that is still continuing. So this might be like a dead file, if you want to call it that. But for now, I'm going to get another label here. And go through that. And I've had a lot of things go down recently, and I'm trying to be as respectful and as private as I can be. And I don't want to trigger anybody with what I went through, so I'm keeping it bare minimal. But I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if I should talk about it, but anyway. So this one is going to be insurance, but again, this is paperwork that I had when I was working there. And so, like I said, I'm just trying to organize things. So I'll keep it for a little bit, and then I'll get rid of it. But, like I said, I'm trying to organize the chaos. So then, all I gotta do is, when it's that time, and I feel confident to get rid of paperwork for tax reasons, I can just pull it out with this label and throw it out. So this might actually turn into, from my work that I was working at, to things that could be used for taxes in the future. So, for this last year, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm trying to get this in here. I don't know why it's so hard to get it in there, but once I get it in there, it's really nice. You know what I mean? But it's just hard to see. If you can hear, it's my Chihuahua. She's licking her paws right now on the floor. So she's very noisy with that. But I'm sure you guys know, if you have animals, what it's like, so. And I also started my laundry, so that is currently going. And this morning I woke up and I'm having trouble with this, guys. So I woke up and my dad turned on my favorite show, which is Ghost Adventures, but it's called Ghost Adventures House Call. So I was watching that this morning, and then I had some chicken and rice soup and talked to my mom a little bit. Went outside on the porch to take Dex out, and she, of course, went to the bathroom, but then she started licking the porch, and I had to get her off of it. So this is the dental that I had, and also the perf retirement plan that I was going to have. So that's in there. So I think that's all I had for work, the past job I had, work. So I'm putting these back in here, putting this over here for now. And then this one is my court stuff. That's all I'm going to say because of, like I said, I don't want to upset anybody. Let's see. So this is quite a bit, actually. So I have, for the most part, marked the dates that I need to, that I need to keep up in the first folder, putting it in here. And then some of the stuff that's already kind of came to pass, or that I probably won't need anytime soon, is going behind the same compartment, same folder, but the other side. And then, I don't know why I still have this. I probably should get rid of this. Just to, like I said, this was just my bank statement that I went through the last month. I'm going to get rid of it. People keep it for taxes, but I'm not. Because I have the digital part of it. So this, I actually could start labeling these now, because I have, see what I have these tabs, but I haven't labeled them. So I guess I could take them out real quick and label them. That might be helpful, right? So I can put, and then I also got these little sticky notes that says reminder, like urgent, things like that. So I'm actually going to tab this for reminder. So actually I'm not going to take the slip out. I'm just putting this removable sticky note that says reminder on that tab, because it is a reminder of things that are coming up. So that's what that's about. So I'm going to place this up here for now, in this first compartment to the right, up there for the time being. And I have my Bible that I've been working with, and I'm just going to slip these sticky notes in where I stopped reading, so I can get to that easily. Let me see where I want to put this. Like I said, I might have to just take everything off the surface and then do it that way. So I'm going to put it over here for now. And my pen, putting over here. I got my letter. Put that over here. A lot of things are probably going to go over there. I'm just going to, back and forth. I got some of this Manifestation Lip gloss that my mom got me. So, yeah, I might start using that for manifestation, I guess. I don't know. Or I just use it because it looks nice. That was my dad.
Well, you got all the junk